Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 122 of my campaign as Scotland in Crusader Kings II. So at the end of the last part, King William died. He met this monk and ended up playing chess with him, and didn't go well. So we now have King Dabuut the Able as our monarch. He's not too bad a character. I'm not going to be leading any armies. Your wife was your favour, that's fantastic. As if she's ever going to repay that. No kids. Our heir is Earl Pedrick of Derby. But that's the first thing that I want to do is find the King of Aquitaine. King Cadog of Aquitaine. Nominate him as our successor. Because if he becomes King of Scotland and Aquitaine, then we make Scotland our main title again, and then we go after the Holy Roman Empire. That's a plan. But at one point we were allies with Aquitaine and France and the Byzantine Empire, which is pretty huge. But no longer, alas. So, yeah, we want Cadog of Aquitaine as our successor, if we can manage that. Other things to do, set crown focus in York, and need to pick an ambition. My wife is 65. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be grooming an heir then. So, let's see the realm prosper. Our council will need to be sorted out. Duke Geralt of East Anglia, let's... what are you? You're not very good either. Oh, damn. Right. No, I'm not putting you in there. So, Earl of Bedford. Or Marshal. Yeah, Duke of Moray. Steward. The Duke of Connaught. Spymaster. Who's Bile? Court Chaplain. There we are. Let's get you in here to try and get us a claim. Gather taxes, and we'll leave the rest as is for now. What lands do I hold? Now I need to get out of the Duchy of Galloway and the Duchy of Man. County of Galloway. Right. So County of Galloway we need to get rid of. And what? You take the County of Galloway. And we'll also give you the Duchy of Galloway. How do you like that? Great. And the Duchy of Man. think I'd rather have somebody who likes me. The County of the Isle of Man. You become the Duke of Man. And that's us for now, I think. Is that part of my retinue? Looks like. Go to York. And we can righteously imprison Earl Uthal of Bedford. But my steward comes to see me one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would of course require a sizable monetary investment. Well, we've got a sizable amount of money. So let's organise the expedition. We will buy the merchant ship. We're going all out to make this successful. Word has spread that you are planning a trading expedition and a group of priests have arrived at your court with a request. It would be an honour to have you with us for 80 gold. We've got factions going already, of course we have. While attending prayer one early morning, I noticed my sister Gerberge drowsing off in her seat. Meanwhile, our fellow members of the Dominican Order are deep in their contemplation and do not seem to have noticed yet. I shall waken her. I gently prod at Gerberge, but I get no reaction. Then I shove my elbow into her side, causing her to cough and open her eyes, a flash of anger in them. Her face turns red as she blinks, the situation dawning on her suddenly. Thank you, she mumbles sheepishly. Yeah, you owe me a favour. Time to set out on our trading trip. Okay. Who's this? Edberg of Warwick and Prince Ethan of Scotland marry. And who are you? Countess of Warwick. Yeah, okay, fine. He has consumption, so he's probably not long for this world. Let's get those guys up. And who do I want in charge? Him. Do we have anybody else in here? Nope, good. King Dabuut of Able has inherited the county of Ferrier and other titles from Frederick of Ferrier. Okay. So I need to find somebody for Ferrier now. Yeah, let's go for you. Grant you the landed title, County of Ferrier. I have something else though that I didn't have before. Oh, too far. Tottenham, Skipton, Richmond, County of Carrick. I do not require. And let's have you. County of Carrick. And now I'm over my vassal limit. Righty. Transfer vassalage. Earl of Carrick. There we go. Sorted. Let's check out factions. Not very strong at all. Elaine of Oxford is the instigator of both. In fact, it's the same people. So, where are you? Reigning and Reading. Whoops. So, yes. I need to first of all find Reading. Where's Reading? Simple wheat. There we are. Get our spy master in there. We can righteously imprison you for why? Don't know. She's excommunicated. I'm not bothered about that. You. Again, I don't know what you're up to, so I'll leave that as is. And we can sell minor titles. My expedition has finally reached the realm of Badshah Hakam II. Bring him a dozen strong horses. At dinner you notice Badshah Hakam, the sword of the Blessed Virgin's face, growing red with annoyance as he glares at your steward shoveling his food in with his bare hands. I'm still trying to teach him civilized manners. I'm walking idly around the court when suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. This must be stopped. Spend more time talking to him, blah blah blah. I have gained both a friend and a profitable agreement. Good stuff. Gain 500 gold, 150 prestige, and the prosperity of the capital increases slightly. My steward will be rewarded appropriately. And I have... Oh yeah. I'm going to say there's a lot of people dying, but I suppose... oh, my poor wife has died. There is some sort of plague going around. Smallpox. According to your marshal, the peasants of York are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads to York. Yes, safe peasant is productive and all that. Need focus, and we shall give you learning. And my domain is too big because my wife died. That's right. Therefore, a bit of eugenics to go on. Okay, so she is quick, she has got great stats, she is a kinswoman, but never mind. Let's get married. Okay. And that sorted out problems. In fact, it's made it a better position than we had before. Baroness Catrion of Montpellier is attempting to promote vile heresies. Oh, I'm a rare. But then, this is this little place that we've had forever. It's the wee castle. Keep the information to myself. We can improve some tech. So let's improve our heavy infantry. And our town infrastructure. We can also do the church, or we'll do construction actually. And legalism. Yeah, let's go for legalism. Two supporters now. Need to get rid of these people. Can't afford to lose vassals. Kingdom's getting too big. We need to make an empire. Obligations will leave as is. Council, no, I'm not going to abolish them. Let them continue to have their fun. I'm wondering whether I should actually shut the gates. I don't think I will. So we're way over the limit, but that's okay. Young Catrion seems to be showing more and more signs of laziness. Hopefully she'll become gregarious instead. I wonder if anyone's interested in becoming a vassal under this king. Well, lots of low priority messages popped up. Ah, King Cadog, he's at it. Has he won his war? Or... yeah, looks like an apostate has been found. He's not an apostate, don't be so daft. Throw him in a dungeon, we'll release him later. But yeah, I want to see whether... receive a beautiful new armies. Fantastic. I can't offer you vassalization because you're not at peace. Offer vassalization. Nope. Not my de jure liege foreign culture. Wonder whether it's worth creating kingdoms. Just gets me into trouble when I do that. Okay. Nope. A small difference in rank. Not exactly true, is it? Just keep going round until I find somebody that is prepared to become a vassal. No. Okay. Prince Pedrick of Aquitaine marries my niece. Yeah, why not? have nice close ties with Aquitaine, that would be great. As she is growing older, I can see that Alice could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. My niece must learn on your own. I'm thinking about declaring war, but then, for what reason? What reason indeed? Free captives. Okay, great. No, it's not really worth it. Although... no. I was thinking about going to war to make them a tribute state. But I don't know that it's worth it. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Earl Sulgan of Ossory and my courtier Eadburh in flagrante. Eadburh of Warwick. Now you like me, okay. I don't think there's any advantage to it. Forgive and forget. Yes, let's wake him before he catches on. Think nothing of it. That's Aquitaine. Aquitaine. You are Prince of Scotland, kinsman, Marshal. Are there any? No. I was hoping there might have been an opportunity to go for some holy wars. I could go for the holy war for Powys. So I shall. I just remember I'm supposed to be seeing the realm prosper. You can all stand out. Open council positions. Pick an ambition. Yes, okay. Court chaplain required, and that's an even better one than we had before, I think. So, there you go. Won a victory. No need for additional currencies. You need to focus on intrigue. I have a new heir. Yay! Let's die, quick. I have a new heir. Let's die, quick. It's worth a try. You never know. Let's go. We'll split in half. Follow on in. Lots of kids here needing leader, that's fine. Needing an education. intrigue again. So, hopefully this will be over quickly. Do I want his opinion? There is no man better at increasing the church's opinion of me or teach me to become a more pious man than my court chaplain. Let's go for that. And I'm reading this army. Superbly balanced. So is that. And pause. I'm trying to think, what else can I do? Learn your own. What else can I do to increase my chances of dying? Alice has completed her education and she's mediocre. Final discussion, we talked about the following of the rule of St. Augustine and trying to improve oneself in the eyes of God. I have tried to encourage her to do this for herself. Okay. Alice came and told me all about how she has striven to follow the rule of St. Augustine and become a better woman. She talks vigorously of all her prayers and time spent doing penance in her strive to become closer to God. I knew she could do it. And gets the trait diligent. I'm now thinking, where else can I go and fight? There's no holy wars. Are there any plots against me? Probably not. Yep, where's you? There we go. Offer peace, send, and we have it. I am not threatening at all. It was so silly. Domain too big. Wrong type of holding. Idle council members. So first of all, let's stand down the troops. Get those guys back to York. And once again, farm out some of these titles. Get information to myself. I'm busy at the moment. Grant landed title. There we go. Load filters, that's 0. You. Landed title. Do I want to give away that bishopric to him? Why not? Hang on. Idea occurs. Right, okay. I want to look in here. You currently landed title. Oh, I can't. Too little. Is that the story? Yeah, let's give him the bishopric. And we've got so much money, I don't know what to do with it. Actually, I was saving up for this. Let's go ahead. Castle shipyard, not bothered about. Plenty of stuff to be done in here. Middlesex. We'll build the Hull of War as well. And Tottenham training grounds. According to Chancellor Athoyle, the peasants of Middlesex have started a delightful tradition where the peasantry form several villages, meet up and dance. Let's support it. And monthly balance is huge, but I need to find a way to die. So I'm going to put a break in here. When we come back in the next part, I will be off on adventures and leading troops into... oh. No pox-ridden areas. There's a good plague when you look for one. But never mind. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.